Good morning, ladies. I wanted to do a real quick hack this morning because I don't know whenever I'm going to be able to actually get back on here. And so I've already done my eyes up this morning, and I used Mama, Amethyst, and Sabrina. And I used Sabrina in the corners and in the middle. I used Mama on my upper lids and a little bit on my lower, and I used Amethyst in my crease. And then, of course, I took my blend everything brush and blended it all in real good together. All right, so hacking. I'm going to use my candlelit highlight, which I've done a little bit already across this area so that I could get my eyes done. I'm using the 30-second hack brush, and I'm just tapping that in there, and I'm doing what they call a stipple motion. You don't really want to rub, you want to stipple. You want this to go into your skin. It's almost like a moisturizer after so long, but you want it to go in and just kind of melt like a second skin. My eyeshadows aren't that crazy over here today. And the idea is to lighten up this triangle area of your face, which they call, the triangle of light. You really want to focus on this area right underneath the eyes and the chin area. All right. Then I'm going to flip over my 30-second hack brush, and I'm going to do the same thing, dip into my ash contour, and once again, I'm just going to kind of stipple. We want to outline those cheekbones. My whole saying is we're not trying to cover up anything. We're trying to bring out natural beauty. Your face isn't one-dimensional, so neither should your makeup. So you want to find that cheekbone. You just want to kind of press in and upward towards that cheekbone. We're basically giving ourselves a cheekbone. And you can kind of go dark with this. You can go crazy with this if you want to, because it's all going to blend together. That's the magic of the Beauty Blender. Because all of this is made with the same products, and it blends so well. I love it. My skin has never felt better. I'm hearing from more and more girls that they're same thing. Skin is feeling so much better. And the longer you wear this, the more your skin gets used to it, and it's almost just like having a moisturizer on your face all day. Outlining that jawline, kind of like we did our cheekbone. Give that some definition. And go down my neck. Congratulations, by the way, to the girls last night. I love doing stuff like that. I love giving away stuff. I love it when people win stuff, because I hardly ever win anything. All right. Then I'm actually going to go to my blend everything, again, eyeshadow brush, actually. It's got this little fine line, or tip here. And that's what I use to highlight my little fat nose. I just kind of roll that around in my contour. Like I said highlight, I meant contour. And you want a real good parallel line, and you want to make sure that you go up to your eyebrow. Like, you want to connect that with your eyebrow. We're making a shadow here. That's what contour is it's a shadow. Basically, where the light would hit your face, where that shadow would be. I'm not a perfectionist at this, and God knows I definitely don't know it all. I just know how to kind of help my poor little nose to seem a little bit better. And I just kind of blend that down a little bit on each side to kind of keep that parallel line. Then I'll go right underneath my lip to give that a little bit of definition. And then I like to kind of go up my chin on the sides a little bit, because I do have a wide chin too. Like I said, that's what we're doing. We're casting a shadow. All right. I have my perfector sponge. So now I'm going to have all of this I spray my Stay Spray on my sponge. And I'm going to kind of bring all these lines together. And you want to just press. You don't want to rub. You want to press this in just like you did with your brush. And then I like to flip it over to the smaller side to get right underneath my lip on each side of my nose to get that contour in, and right underneath the eyes, because this helps to pick up any extra product that you have on your face that would like to settle into your fine lines and things like that. All right, see how that all just kind of came together? Now, I'm actually going to go to my B Squared bronzer and blush brush. And today, since I showed off new blushes last night, I am going to use Summer Love. I usually use Nude. Let me see if I can get it to kind of compare. I do love my Nude, don't get me wrong, but I really think Summer Love is really starting to outbeat it. I don't know if you can really see the difference in that. This one's a little bit more lighter. Very pigmented. And remember, you can use the lip and cheek on your eyes or whatever. Matter of fact, I'll probably dot my eyes a little bit with it before I'm done. And you want that blush to go right above that contour, right on the apples of your cheeks. So I'm going to smile it up and just pat. Get that cream in there. I always like to go right up to my temple, right above that contour. Right on the apples. Just to give yourself a little bit of color. And then I'll actually tap a little bit and dab it on my towel to make sure I don't have too much. And I'll go right over top of my eyeshadow. Kind of helps it, almost gives it like a primer, or it kind of sets it. I love it. Oh, and then I'll just take my eyeshadow everything brush, which still has a little bit of what I had going on earlier. And I'll just kind of blend over that a little bit to kind of set it, because our eyeshadows are a powder. So, and it helps to stay. Use my lighter color in the corner of my eyes. And I'll just dab a little bit lighter right there in the center where I may have covered that up. Alright. I'm going to use the Summer Love also on my lips. And then I'm going to go in to my Illuminator. Today I'm going to be on the road, so I'm going to set with my Vanilla Dust setting powder, which I will do that after I do my Illuminator. And the Illuminator is new too, that I just got. If I can get it out here. I was not very prepared to do this morning, as you can see. And my new Illuminator is Angel. I had been using Pearl. These are my Illuminators, Pearl, Rose Gold, and Angel. And I'll just take usually, let's see here. This is the Best Blend Forever brush. This is not. This is the eyeshadow, Blend Everything, I think, eyeshadow brush. This is the Best Blend for Everything brush. BBF, there you go. Alright, so I basically take this larger end and I just kind of pat it into my Illuminator. And then I go right there, basically where we kind of lose that shine a little bit. Just kind of brings back that glow. See that glow there? And you know, this glow kind of hits in any light. Right above that eyebrow. Then I'll flip to the smaller end and kind of dip there. And go right underneath my eyebrow. Right there in the arch. Just kind of give myself a little bit of that glow. Alright, so I did my Summer Love on my lips. Now I'm going to go into, I have too many compacts going on, guys. I got to get a bigger artist compact. I'm going to go into my Vanilla Dust powder with my Powder Power Everything brush. And I love this end here because it's got it's kind of dense, so it really picks up that powder and it can get in places where you tend to get oily, which for me, is right underneath these eyes. Down the sides of my nose, on my lip, and chin. And I usually go right here on my forehead, which kind of still helps to brighten up that, almost, you know, help brighten up that highlight area too. Alright, so now I'm going to go into my Pearl Illuminator because that's what I use to kind of go right down the middle of my contour on my nose. To kind of help to you know, give it a little bit of a more contoured look. It'll be brighter down the middle of your nose. All right, now, I had brought up last night about the new Cola Contour. It's pretty much, it's black, but it's fantastic for like filling in eyebrows and doing eyeliner, that kind of thing. It's the one right there. You can't miss it. And I'm going to take my hotline brush, which has got the real skinny end on it, and I'm going to dip into that. I'm just basically going to give myself a little bit of eyeliner right at that lash line with the Cola Contour. Before I started, I used my Milk Moisturizer and my Stay Spray, which will help this to stay into place. Just right there on that outer edge. That's all I did. Right at that lash line. And this brush is fantastic for this. The hotline brush. Then I'm actually just going to dab it off a little bit and go in and just kind of fill in these eyebrows. I don't want them too dark, so that's why I'm going to dab it off some. I have time this morning to really get down and define the eyebrows, so I'm just going to fill them in and flip my hotline brush over. It's so funny, when I look at my brush in the video, I look cross-eyed. Alright. That's pretty much it. I like to let my hair down to make sure I don't have any crazy lines that I had going on. Take my B Squared bronzer and blush brush. I'm not going to do any bronzer today. Like I said, I'm going to be on the road, and I'm just going to kind of wipe off some of that excess powder that I had going on. Take my Stay Spray one more time. Kind of leave you with that dewy look. And there you have it. Fixing to head out on the road. So, HAC, H-A-C, Highlight and Contour. It all becomes one. It all becomes your foundation. Some people contour first. Some people highlight first. It's just your prerogative. That blender is what makes all of this magic come together. Ours is like soft, cloudy love. Their brushes. I tried to go the cheap way out and use a different brush with their product. These brushes work amazing with their product. So don't cheat yourself. You get 2 brushes for the price of 1. So easy to clean. We have our Restore brush cleaner. I clean my brushes about once a week. I spray it on the end of my brush. Wipe it on my towel real good till I really can't see anything else coming off of it. Look at that. It's already dry. It's already clean. Can't beat it. Alright guys, there you go. You guys wanted to see a little highlight and contour. I'll try to get on here next week and maybe go into a little bit more depth. I noticed last night some people were asking about colors and things, so we'll play with some colors and see what you guys want to check out. Alright, everybody have a fantastic rest of your week, and I will see you next week. Thank you.